What's up, squad? This is Tyler back for another video of my mail day for the past couple of weeks, and I've got a ton of cards here. Got a lot of things prepped to send off to PSA tomorrow morning, hopefully, if I get around to it. Let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to start off with some of the rejects. Some of these things I bought online on eBay, and some of them I got at a card show, and some of them are just kind of low-end freebies. Two Mookie Betts cards. These are clean. They're just kind of too low end for me right now. Two PRIZM Trae Young rookies. They've got some pretty bad surface scratches. I bought 3 of these Cody Bellinger 1987 variations, and the seller used a stock photo. The stock photo was centered. As you can tell, this is not centered, not centered, not centered. I hate it whenever sellers do that, and typically whenever I buy cards from sellers that use stock photos and they are centered and the cards I get are not, I don't buy from that seller anymore. So note made for that guy. Uncirculated Anthony Rendon. Unfortunately, this thick card has a corner ding, so not gonna be able to send that one off. Another card that I really was hoping was going to be in good shape is this High Five Cody Bellinger, and this will grade mint. I know it won't grade gem mint, and based on the results of my last PSA order, I'm going to try to be a little bit more cognizant. I mean, it was my worst order, and I wasn't as attentive to detail as normal. I've got 4 Christian Yelich updates that didn't make the cut. I got a freebie. This was a throw-in in one of them, and you can tell it's just off-centered. So I'm not going to send that in. Max Scherzer. These are starting to get a little harder to find in good shape. This one's got a corner ding. So not gonna, or a corner ding or edge wear. Yeah, edge wear. Yep, so you can see edge wear right there. Seller, I'm telling you. So I don't like it when sellers don't disclose this kind of stuff, but you know, it is what it is. It's the shot you take whenever you're buying stuff raw. This is a Domingo German, whatever his name is. German. I thought there was a corner ding. I think there's a corner ding somewhere, but it didn't make the cut. Seth Beer. This seller decided not to ship this in a top loader, and I believe it has a corner ding, maybe right here. So I'm not going to send that one. I don't know how you can get a brand new card and not ship it in a top loader. Next up is Christian Yelich. So I've bought 4 of these off of eBay. Every single one of them has a beat up surface. So for those of you who say that grading has no purpose, phooey on you. You have no idea what you're talking about, because these cards, I guarantee you, have been sitting in a box probably through multiple card shows and have scratched surfaces, being in these monster boxes, rubbing against like rough edges. So same thing with this Anthony Rendon, starting to be popular now. It's 6 years later since this card was made, has scratched up surfaces. So these did not make the cut, but again, grading has a purpose. The purpose is to weed out the stuff that is no good and show the stuff that is good, even in this era of trimming and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, this is everything that I have that I'm going to send off for an order. And all of this is already entered into my PSA order, and it's in order. So I don't want to get this out of order. I said order like 5 times. All right, here we go. So I have a ton of these Jordan Alvarez's, and yes, it is June 17th. So I realize that these are hot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, those ones are, is that one a refractor? It is, okay, 5. 1, 2, 3, here we go. I gotta change this in the system. I swear, whenever I'm looking at these, I have 3 refractors, not 2. So I need to go change that in the system. All right, it's a good thing I'm looking through these again. All right, I have 3 refractors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And okay, there we go. 6 base, 3 refractors. I'll update that in the system. Oh, glad I got an extra refractor. Have Jordan Alvarez Heritage Auto. These are gonna take off. These are absolutely gonna take off. If Topps is gonna hold him back, he is gonna take off. All right, Alex Bowman Chrome. 2 Mike Trout Bowman's Best. Of course, I love those. I'm starting to get outbid on those, you sneaky little beavers. Mike Trout Sparkle, second year, which I think these are highly underrated. 2 Patrick Mahomes Pinks from Optic. Mahomes Hollow from Optic. Again, these are getting harder to find. Lime Green, Red Yellow, Jordan Groshans Bowman Chrome Class of 2018. I think that one has a surface line going through it. Jared Clinic Bowman Chrome. 2 Mookie Betts. These look really, really clean. I have a third one buried in the stack later on. He's a great buy right now. Unbelievable buy. People are forgetting about him in his MVP season. And yeah, he is just a great buy right now. Buy him when no one is paying attention to him. Buy the dip. Javier Baez, Blue Prism. I got a lot of Giannis's, and I will say I bought these probably at the peak during the playoff run, but I explained them blowout cards. So these are going in PSA 10 form for around $200, maybe a little bit less. I can't remember what I paid for these. These are maybe 50 to 60 a piece raw. Even if the PSA 10s crash to 100, I'm still making money, believe it or not. So even if they crash in half, I'm still gonna do okay as long as they gem. Then I got 2 very high-end, well, not high-end, but sort of mid-end refractors from Select. Blue number to 49, purple number to 99. I've had a couple of these and I've graded them and I've done well. Got a Hoops Redback. I'm surprised I can still find one of those raw that's in good shape. Baker Mayfield. This one's gonna be a 9, I guarantee it. It's got a edge wear right there, but I'm gonna send it in anyway. This is the Knights Templar Mahomes. It's like the millionth one I've had. I should know what it is. Elite Series Mahomes. Select Mahomes number 103. And I got 2 of the field level silver prisms. Base Phoenix. Now this isn't going to make a lot of sense to you, but I have a lot of these types of cards scattered out. So 2 more Christian Yelich Topps Chrome autographs. I can't remember how many of these I have in this order, and I'll explain later. All right, Lulu, Luka Doncic, National Treasures auto. I think this one's gonna gem. I really do think this one's gonna gem. I'll be very disappointed if it comes back a 9 or less. All right, next deck. Seth Beer. This is the orange from 30th anniversary. Seth Beer Gold, Seth Beer Sparkle, Refractor. Vince Fernandez, of course I make a post about him on Blowout, and then he starts to just absolutely suck. But again, this is a penny stock. This is my penny stock. He's really, really cheap. Talk about somebody that I spent way too much money on. So Seth Beer, he only has 1 autograph version, and that's in the mega box. I bought like 3 of the first ones that hit eBay, and I paid like $200 a piece on average for all of them, and now they're about 80 to 90. So yes, Seth Beer is good. I don't think that everybody really knows it just yet. He has been sort of inconsistent. He's been hot and cold. Joey Bart owns a nice one. FX Kawhi Leonard. I got Kawhi at the right time. Christian Yelich, Bowman Sterling. This is another high 5. I think this high 5 has a better chance at a 10. I'm still not super, super confident in it. But I think this is one of his best rookie cards that you can get. Now, sure, he has a super, super short print card, but it's difficult to find that one. Got 2 Trae Young Select Silver Prism autos, a Sensational Sigs, a Vlad Guerrero Jr. Zebra auto from Prism, LeBron Red Hot Blue and a purple, so similar to the Giannis. No, I didn't buy those from the same seller, I don't think. Kawhi Leonard Flair Showcase. I, at one point, had the only PSA 10 of this card, and I sold it a long time ago for pennies. I got another one. This one's probably not going to gem. It has a little bit of corner wear here. It's harder to see from the video, but it's there. If it gems, I'll be happy. Same with this. This has a 50-50 shot. It does have a couple small surface issues. That's okay. 2 Christian Yelichs that made the cut from Update. What I think is an underrated Mike Trout SP card from 2012. A Refractor from Topps Chrome. This one's probably going to be a 9. It's a little bit off-centered. Two Javier Baez Topps Chrome rookies. George Springer, this one's probably going to be a 9. It has a couple surface issues. LeBron Prism Orange, number to 65. This card, I want it to 10. If it 10s, it's going to be a very expensive card. The Prism thing has taken off with LeBron for whatever reason. I'm just riding the train. I don't really understand where the train is going, but I'm going to ride it and see what happens. Two more Jordan Alvarez's. One is I think this is playoff ticket or some ticket. I don't really know. This is the cracked ice version. I think the cracked ice is going to be a 9. I think this one's going to be a 10, but we'll see. I had that Vlad Guerrero Jr. from this set, which again, it was like a 3rd year Vlad Guerrero Jr. numbered to 15 version. PSA 10, I sold it for $1,400. So for the people who think that Chrome is king and that's the only thing to make money on, I paid $120, $130 for that Vlad Guerrero Jr. If Jordan does anything, which he has been doing, and these come back PSA 10, there will be money to be made on contenders. Just throwing that out there as a little nugget, just in case you don't follow market trends. Contenders in PSA 10 form do well. Make note of that. Spectra, first off the line, Trey Young, numbered to 9. That one's pretty cool. I got a white sparkle coming in, and that'll be in one of my upcoming videos afterwards. A bunch of prisms. I'm probably thinking maybe half of these are going to gem. They were all really beat up. The rejects that I showed you, it was from that same order. Whoever had those did not take care of their cards, or they were already cherry picked, and I just had to clean up some things. Another Trey Young Sensational Sigs. 2012 Bowman Platinum, Christian Yelich. A couple more update Christian Yelichs. And again, I got these, I'm putting them in order as I buy them. So it's a process change that's saving me a little bit more time. Got a ton of these Christian Yelich emeralds. And I'm hesitant to send out this video because I don't want any competition buying these things. There's margins galore on these emeralds, so I may delay like posting this because I want to get some more. Another update, Christian Yelich, or Topps Chrome update. I got a blue refractor. This is the first blue I've had, and it is very clean. Has a very small surface issue. You can see it right there, right by my thumb. Hard to see. Centered. Corners are clean, and hopefully I still get a gem from that surface ding. And then I have 2 more Topps Chromes. So again, I have 4 of these total. If I get 2 base Christian Yelich autos to gem, I will be ecstatic. If I struck out on all the base, honestly, if I struck out on all 5, I would not be surprised. That would really suck for this order. I really don't want that to happen, but I would not be surprised. The clean copies for these things are becoming very, very hard to find as people are starting to slab them as they see the margins. Another Christian Yelich, Bowman Sterling. I love these cards. Super, super underrated. I graded a ton of these whenever I was an undergrad, whenever this product came out, back when I was making $8,000 a year as a pharmacy tech, but slinging cards to make my way through school. Emerald, Nolan Arenado, probably going to be a 9. It's off center, top to bottom. So that top to bottom is pretty much basically what it is, top to bottom on the front. So didn't really pay attention to that whenever I bought it. My mistake. But it'll be a 9. Got another holo. I actually bought this Patrick Mahomes. It was listed as a base, and I didn't know that it was going to be a holo, but it turned out to be a holo. So I paid like $30 for it. So I'm going to do pretty well on it, even if it comes back a 9. I got 2 of these reds from the Phoenix set. One of these has some surface scratches, which is pretty rare. I haven't really seen that in Phoenix. And then I have this Rookie Rising Orange number 249. It's pretty nice. Then I have this Color Burst. I love this Color Burst. Really, really nice. I don't think this one's messed up, so hopefully it comes back a 10. Another hidden gem that I like to go after are these Topps Minis. These are pretty solid grades, so long as if you can find them centered. And once you find them and they're in good shape, they do very, very well. 2 more Bowman's Best Trouts. Another Vlad Guerrero Jr. image variation. I say another, that's the only one. Ronald Acuna Jr., what a week he has had. He just hit a home run earlier today. I had a 4-hit game yesterday. Looking great. 3 more Giannis selects, a Giannis FX, 2 Cody Bellinger purples. I say 2, and I also say that that's not the only ones because I got another one. That's 3. 1, 2, 3 heritages. 1, 2, 3 heritage minors. Then I have another Seth Beer Mega green. I almost paid the same price for this as I did one of the bases, which is really, really stupid on my part. 2 Joey Bart's greens, then another Joey Bart base. So again, these things are like all out of order, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So next up, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. And another Kawhi Leonard. World champion, 2 rings. And his stuff has not moved one bit. I don't understand it. His PSA 10s are popping, but nothing else really is. This SPX Max Scherzer looks really, really good. Potentially, the corners on the back could hold it back from a gem, but I think this has a really good gem potential. And if it gems, it's going to be over a $300 card. And again, I paid 100 something for it. 2 Mookie Betts base. These look really clean. I bought these at a card show. I was going to do a video on a card show, but I just decided I hadn't done a video in a while. I'm just going to combine everything. This Mookie Betts off center, top to bottom, has a little bit of surface issue right here. You can actually see it through the plastic. That's going to be a 9. Yeah, it is what it is. I'd rather get it as a 9 and sell it than sell it raw through Probstein, which I'm going to do for some of these other ones, but I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I just like to take my 9s as I get them. This will be a pop 1, regardless of what this card grades. It is the 2012 Bowman's Best Die Cut, number 99. I do really well with these types of cards. So, side tangent. First year card is 2010, rookie logo is 2013. Yes, these 2011, 2012 cards are kind of like crappy prospect cards that nobody cares about. But if you can get some that are numbered and low population, they will always do well if it's a proven player. That is a fact. If you look at Aaron Judge cards 2014 and 2015 and 2016, if it's low numbered and it's graded from a kind of a hard set to find, it does very, very well. So that's another little strategy that I like to go after, is finding those oddball year things that nobody really collects, but then you get it graded and then it's bam, collectible. 2 more Trae Young Sensational Sigs. Got a pink auto number 225, pretty cool. I love these cards right here. I have no idea why these haven't taken off and why this brand died. Never really bought them until Kawhi started doing well in the playoffs, but man, I love these cards. Panini Brilliance, they're kind of like Chrome. They're kind of not like Chrome. They're like Chrome foil. So those are nice. But then what's really hidden, and I try to jump on these before people have, is you have the Starburst variation. You see this? Like Starbursty thing. I don't know if that's what it's called. It's either Starburst or something else. So this is the base, and then this is the Starburst. So I got 2 of them. I actually have another one coming in from eBay that'll be in my order for July. But really, really cool cards. I think they're super, super underrated also. Next up, got a Kyler Murray Draft Red. Got a Kawhi Prism. This one should be a 10. Yeah, that one should be a 10. These 2 are going to be 9s. I got these from the same seller, both surface scratches. Not cool. Going to grade them anyway. Another Elite Series Mahomes. I wasn't going to grade this because it was like super low end, but honestly, I'm kind of thinking about it now. I need to research this. I don't know if this is one of those color burst ones like that, or if it's just a regular card. I honestly haven't even looked. Either way, PSA will probably correct me. Here's a purple Kyler. This one is probably going to be a 8 or a 9. It's got a really bad corner ding. I'd already packaged this thing up to get graded, and I really don't feel like just changing the report. So that's going to be that. Javier Baez, Topps Chrome Refractor. Looks pretty decent. Does have kind of a dinged back corner. So it could be a 9, hoping for a 10. 2 more Bellinger base. I paid way too much for these. I got these at a card show. I was kind of frustrated. I wasn't finding anything good, so I know that these are probably going to gem. Everything from 2017 Heritage. If it is centered, it will gem. So I paid 15 bucks a piece for these, which is a little high, but I know they're going to come back pretty decent. Got another purple. This is the 4th purple in the order. Again, 2 more Mookie Betts base. So it's 4 for the order. Got a Tom Brady PRIZM for $1. So hey, if I buy this for $1 and I grade it for $8, I saw one that was a pop 3 sell for 20 bucks. Hey, I'll do that all day long. People can say it's too small for me, but you know, it's not a lot of work. I just buy this, I send it off, and I get it graded. And if I make $5 after fees and everything, that's awesome. Do that every day. Paid $80 for this Panini Select Silver Prism. And then here you can actually see what I paid for this Trae Young. Also, I bought this at a card show, paid $4 for it. So that is everything that I'm gonna send off. Now, I was gonna send off all these guys. So I have 51 of these 2013 Bowman Draft Christian Yelich. I was gonna send these off, but I am completely out of penny sleeves. I can't find any anywhere. I need to go to the store and get some. So these are gonna have to wait till my next order. So I actually had typed these up in the PSA report. I was just gonna send all of them. I don't know if that's gonna be wise or not, but I was just gonna send them all and see what happens. I don't think that I'm gonna send these in this order. I'm gonna send those probably in the July order next month. So yeah, that's the order, and that was actually a really quick video. Do have some other things over here on the side. Again, these aren't going to get graded either. So I had I bought in a complete set of every Bowman Chrome set, Bowman Chrome, or Bowman with Chrome, Bowman Chrome, and Bowman Draft from 2011. It's actually in a box over here. Every single card in here, including the Trout, has surface issues. Of course, I figured the Trout would, but even something like this, Matt Moore, has surface gunk all over it. I have no idea what this guy did with this set, but it's like he put together a set completely full, even the commons, of like surface scratch cards, which is really interesting. I don't know if they've just been sitting in a box for 8 years and have been scratching each other up, but kind of really weird. So I was trying to see if I could buff any of that stuff out with my little handy dandy wiper here, but no luck whatsoever. So that's it for this video. I know it's been a while since I've had one. I'm gonna send this order off to PSA. I have another order that has been cooking at PSA. It's been there for a little over a month, so could potentially pop anytime. I'm hoping before July 4th, but if it pops after July 4th, that's whenever it's supposed to be. That's whenever it's supposed to pop. It actually is probably going to pop like late July, maybe early August. So trying to get some of these videos out as quickly as possible, because the last couple orders I had like popped bang. So right now I'm kind of in a dry spell. It's going to be this order. It's the order at PSA. And then I have about 75 cards right now that I've purchased sitting in my mailbox that I will probably send off in July along with these guys. And I've got a couple more things I'm bidding on eBay. Always buying stuff on eBay. So feel free to check me out. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. Also, give me a like. If you see anything in here that you like or hate or want to comment on, by all means, drop a comment down below. Otherwise, that's all I got. Peace.